A&M getting ready for Miami on Saturday. We have wide receivers coach Holmon Wiggins with us right now. But obviously you've been in the news here recently. You'll be named the offensive coordinator as soon as this season is over. So some congratulations are in order. But just your thoughts on the news and Coach Elko's announcement that you take over as the OC.
You know, it's unbelievable news. It's great that, Coach can kind of see that in me. Just looking forward to getting the chance to just continue to kind of build on some of the championship habits that we've created in that room already. I feel like we got a great group that will be coming back, but right now, our focus is on Miami.
And we will focus on the Hurricanes. But one more question. Will you have kind of staples of an offense you run? Is there a way you want to do it? What is the Holmon Wiggins way once you step in to the role?
Yeah, I think we all want to kind of have a unique way in kind of what we do. The biggest thing is we always felt like it's about players, not the plays. I've been a part of some really good, prolific offenses, whether my time at Bama and Virginia Tech and some of the records that we broke. But I feel like a lot of the crux is what we do here. All we're trying to do is just build off of some of the things and try to enhance some of the things that we've already created here at Texas A&M.
And we were just talking to Nate Borkircher. Coaches move on, like Colin Klein is. He'll be a head coach. But you guys are intact for the college football playoff, and that's nice to see. But the fact that guys are moving on after this and roles are changing, that hadn't really affected you guys as far as prep for Miami out there on Saturday, has it?
No, the thing is, right, we got a unique group, and all of us are in alignment about kind of what we're doing, and this is about our players and what we're doing here at Texas A&M. Of course, there's some things that we may do outside of kind of, just the work schedule to make sure that those guys are balancing some of the duties that they may have. But right now, it's everything and all of us pulling in the right direction to make sure that we're doing right by these kids.
In your room, your wide receivers room this year has been so critical to the Aggies' success and what they've done this year. You think all your guys, and one of them, congratulations go out to him and Casey Concepcion. He just won the Paul Hornung Award. Now, that's an all-purpose award, but so deserving, isn't he, with the year he's had?
I think he's had a phenomenal year, right? You talk about a guy that basically is just electric with the ball in his hands. He's done a great job of kind of transforming this offense as well as transforming this program. So we appreciate the hard work that he's put in, and it's great to see that a lot of other people get a chance to kind of see that, and they voted on him to win that award.
Yeah, great stuff there, but you'll need the whole room on Saturday, right? And you'll need the whole room throughout the run that you hope takes a long time in this college football playoff, right?
The thing is, as you start kind of getting to this point, some guys kind of run into a wall because of the length of the season, because it's a whole lot longer than the traditional kind of week with the CFP. But I think our guys and Coach Elko's done a great job of trying to build in kind of some areas just as far as, not playing in the SEC championship, how the work week went, some time off, and now us getting back to work. But it'll take all hands on deck for this big feat.
Yeah, and then there's the first step, obviously, Miami. You don't look past any round in a bracket. So Miami comes to Kyle Field on Saturday. Obviously, if it's a Hurricane team, they're going to have a whole lot of talent.
Yes.
What do you see from them in the back end as far as maybe what your guys will have to do, those wide receivers, to be successful?
Yes, when you talk about this, you get into the college football playoff, every team is talented, right? And it's going to come down to, the details of kind of what we want to do to win in games, right? Our championship execution. But when you talk about, Miami on the back end, they're athletic. They have really good length. They do a great job of kind of running around, play a little more zone. But you will see some hints of some man coverage. They get a little handsy, kind of, in phase, in route. The safeties have been two really highly productive kind of guys. And you talk about the corners, and I know they've had a few guys kind of banged up, but they've done a great job with their depth and just plug and playing, some young guys and being able to kind of maximize some of the things that they got out of them. So for us, we got to do a great job of trying to put speed in space and making sure that we just go out and execute at a high level.
Yeah, and finally this, offensively as a whole, really if you look at the matchup as a whole, I just think A&M and Miami have two really good offensive lines. Now on the other side, A&M and Miami have two really good defensive lines. Now you're coaching skill guys right now, but the trenches is really going to matter in this one. Offensively as a whole, how much has been talked about? You got to keep Marcel clean against a really good defensive front across from you.
Well, when you talk about just football in its entirety, right, the game is one up front. So we want to make sure that we're doing a great job of keeping the quarterback upright and not allowing those guys to affect the quarterback. And they've done a phenomenal job throughout the year of being able to do that. They have two really good rush ins and two interior guys. They do a great job of kind of pushing the pocket, right? But it's important and it's paramount that our guys, get a chance to kind of hold their own and continue to kind of, make sure that the quarterback stays clean, stays upright, can be able to execute. But, there's no doubt the hats off to their front When you talk about, the Reuben Bain kid who was the ACC Defensive Player of the Year, and of course the Messidor kid, he looks like a clone of the same guy. So I'm pretty sure he probably was a close second behind that kid as well. But it's going to be a challenge for us, but we're looking ready for it.
Congratulations are in order, but as far as the immediate future, thanks for the time and good luck on Saturday.
Thank you. Gig 'em.